Hi guys, it's Laura from Cherubs Chalks Interiors back again today with part 2 of the blanket box makeover. So if you joined me yesterday, you'll remember that we put the first coat of the Gulf on and I mixed it with some sea spray to get a little bit of texture. Unfortunately, I actually ran out of sea spray and I didn't actually have as much as I would normally like to put on, but we've still got some texture going there and it's thickened the paint up a little bit, so that's good. And now for the next bit, I'm really excited because I haven't used this colour yet and I've just opened it and it's amazing. It's the Plum Crazy. I love pink and this is bright pink. So I'm just going to pop a coat on of this and then I'll come back to it once it's dry and put a second coat on. And then I'll distress and then I will be, oops, sorry, I should have got all this ready. Once that's dry, I'll be putting a coat of, no that's flat, isn't it? Flat top coat, just to protect the paint before I go and put the, I hope I've got it the right way, the Latin floral transfer on, because I'm going to be, when you're applying a transfer, you can be a little bit, well, I don't want to damage the paint that's underneath it because I'll be using the wooden, what do I call it, transfer tool? No, because I'll be sort of scraping the transfer on, I don't want to be damaging the paintwork that's underneath it. Even though we're going for a distressed vibe, I can always sort of, if I want to distress it some more, I can do that. But that's why I'll be putting the top coat on, and then obviously I'll be putting a top coat on over the transfer as well to protect it and seal it in. Oops. But yes, that will be, I'll probably be putting that on tomorrow because I'll need the paint and everything to dry so that this will adhere properly. Okay, so let me show you this paint. Oh, I just love this colour. I don't know why I've waited so long. And to be fair, I actually really love the Gulf colour as well. That's, look at the colour of that. Look how bright it is. Oh, I love colour. As you can probably tell if you followed any of my previous work. There's a time for neutral and I do use neutral colours, but I really enjoy using the bright ones as well. So, oh, look at the coverage of that. It's gorgeous. And again, obviously, if you saw me yesterday putting the base coat on, I was just kind of going a little bit all over. Wasn't going for a smooth finish, and it's the same with this top coat, well, this next coat. I'm not going for a smooth finish. If I was going for a smoother finish, I'd probably, well, I'd be doing it completely different really. I'd probably be sanding in between coats, but as I say, because I want the texture to come through on here, we're going with a slightly rougher look, which is actually, I guess, easier to paint. If I was going for a smooth finish, sometimes it can take quite a while to get everything smooth. I'd probably be using my mist spray bottle. But yeah, I'm just kind of going for it with this one. So, as I say, obviously I'm covering up that lovely blue underneath, but I will be going on and distressing it to reveal it later once I've put a couple of coats of this pink on. What do you think about this colour? I think it's lovely. Hi, I can see people joining in. If anyone wants to tell me where they're watching from, what you're up to today, what's the weather like? We've got sun again by the looks of it. I've not really been out, I've been busy. I've got another project that I'm working on at the moment, which I'll be, once I've got this coat on here, I'll be continuing with. It's an old dresser top, which I'm turning into sort of a retro kind of bookcase, putting it on some white hairpin legs, and I'm using the silk paint on that one. I've just put a coat of Serenity, well, I've put 2 coats of Serenity on, and I've got some more ideas for it, so that'll be what I'm working on this afternoon. What's the time? Is it lunchtime yet? Got a minute. trying to decide what colour to do inside. I know when it's closed you won't be able to see the inside anyway, but I want to have a nice pop of colour in there. Maybe a bright green or yellow. I don't know. Sorry, I'm just coming over this side. But I don't know if any of you have ever sort of painted with bright pinks, but it's normally, as with reds, normally you have to put loads of coats on and it can be a bit of a pain. Sorry, I'm just trying to get you to be able to see what I'm doing. But like, this is amazing. I mean, really, it might only need one coat. I will do 2 coats, as always, but you know, it looks like it's getting really good coverage just with this first coat, so I'm impressed, as I always am with Dixie Belle products. This is, I feel like I'm doing it with the wrong hand, just in the wrong direction, just trying to allow you to be able to see what I'm doing without blocking you with my big head. Again, I won't stay on the live whilst I'm painting the whole piece. But if you saw my post earlier, I've been told that my move, because as I've told you many times, I'm moving house, moving workshop. Hopefully that's all going ahead next week. Fingers crossed. Keep all of your fingers and toes crossed for me, guys, because I'm impatient and I want to go. So I've just put on a sale, flash sale, of 15% off everything on the website, because on Saturday I'm going to start moving everything into storage. So if I can get anything sold before then it'll be on the sale. You can get a bargain. But once Saturday comes around and things are going into storage, it's going to be more difficult for me to get them sent out by courier. So if anybody wants anything, the sooner the better. I can get it to you before I move, but that's why I'm putting things on sale, just so that I don't have to take them with me. I've already got one storage unit absolutely packed to the brim, so I've been on the phone this morning trying to arrange another one for Saturday. That's what happens when I get obsessed with buying furniture, and I've actually got a few pieces I need to pick up, which is naughty of me. Because I was supposed to be on a buying ban until after the move, but I can't stick to my own rules, unfortunately. So yeah, as I say, I think it will be tomorrow, possibly, although I am working tomorrow afternoon. But I'm thinking about coming on and doing the transfer for you. So if it's not tomorrow, it will be Thursday, I should think. Get the transfer put on. I think it's going to be quite a wild one, isn't it, with the colours, but as I say, that's what I like. Hopefully it'll appeal to someone, otherwise I'll end up keeping it, I'm sure. To get out and walk the dog, I think, soon with this lovely sunshine. Take him down to the river. He loves a good swim when he can. So as I say, like, I'm really just kind of being quite slapdash, not bothered about brush strokes. In fact, I want them just for this rustic look, just because I want to have the layers of paint showing through once I've distressed. Just kind of cross-hatch in some areas. I'll have to come on one day when I'm actually trying to get a smooth finish so you can see what I'm up to, because this just makes me look like I don't really, I'm just all a bit messy, which I can be sometimes. Maybe will look nice in my new house. Maybe I will keep it for myself. Well, because I've been supposed to be moving since last September, I keep changing my mind on things like what colours I'm going to paint the different rooms in the new house. Everything needs doing. I'm going to be painting the kitchen, and I can't decide on colours for that. The kitchen cabinets. First of all, I was thinking pink, not this bright. I was thinking sort of like a baby pink, like tea rose or conch. And then I thought, no, I'll go for something like black so that it'll go with everything. And now I'm thinking a nice green, maybe Hampton Olive from the Silk range, Dixie Belle's. That's one of my favourite colours. I've painted a few things in that now, and I think it's just really nice. But I'll probably change my mind about 10 times before I actually get there. It's been years since I've painted a kitchen as well. It takes forever. But obviously, it's worth it to get a good finish. Get into all these bits. And all those nooks and crannies. This is only the first coat, so when I go over the second coat, if I have missed anywhere, then I'll pick it all up there. What have we got? Anyone saying hello? Yeah, I thought I didn't have much to pack. I had a quick look around the house this morning. The house isn't actually that bad. I've done the majority of the house, but as I sort of said yesterday, I mean, I've packed some of my paints and staging materials, but I've got a lot still to do. So, let's see, somebody's joining. Hiya! Yeah, so I need to be packing the rest of my paints and my tools and I've got a whole cupboard there. Sorry, I might have a picture. But yeah, I've got lots to do. So if anybody wants to volunteer to come and help me pack, then that will be excellent. Right, I'll just get this top bit done and then I'll let you all go and enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully some of you are able to enjoy the sunshine if you've got the same sunshine that I've got. I know some of you have got all sorts of strange weather across the UK, and so yesterday friends were talking about snow and hail and all sorts, but I've been lucky so far, although I'm sure we'll get it at some point. Hopefully not on moving day. I can imagine that, having the snow when I'm supposed to be moving, that would be just my luck. So if you've used Dixie Belle before, you'll realise that it's really nice. It's got quite a long open time. So it's you know, obviously I'm sort of leaving bits, but they're not drying too quickly. With different paints that I've used in the past, they can dry really quickly, and then it's hard to sort of go over things. But Dixie Belle is great, and again, as I said, if I needed to, then I'd get my, I don't know where it is, it's not on hand, my spray mister bottle. I'd have that out and I'd be wetting it down if necessary. It's not necessary today, but on hotter days, if the paint's drying quicker, I'd probably be using that just to keep it open a little bit longer, keep it movable. But as I'm going for, as I say, the textured finish, I'm not too fussed about smoothing it out with that. So, as I say, I'm going to get the first coat on now. I'll let you lot go, but I'm going to get it all painted with the pink, the first coat, and then come back to it later, put the second coat on, and then if it's dry in time, I'll get the clear coat on. So hopefully I can get the transfer started on there tomorrow. I'm going to have to cut it out because I'm obviously putting it in these areas on the front, and then I'm going to see how much I've got left. I'm not really sure how far it's going to go until I start, because I've not used that transfer before. But then if I've got some left over, I'll sort of put some around, maybe on the top and the sides, and I'm painting the back as well, because obviously it could be used as anything really. It could be used as, see a drip, it could be used as a coffee table, I guess, because it's sort of nice on all, from all angles. Nice solid oak. Anyway, I'll let you go. I'm probably going to put some music on and have a sing along whilst I'm painting the rest of this. So thanks again for joining, guys, and I'll be back on over the next few days with the more interesting part, which is applying this beautiful transfer. Alright, speak to you all soon. Thanks for joining. Bye.